Personally, I hate New Year's resolutions, but I love to plan. And I can tell you for free that 2023 I was freestyling for all 12 of those months, which probably tells you something about why I had depression for about 4 months. But we are fully in 2024 and I have some tips that I found that I'm going to try and I'm going to share them with you. Hopefully they help us both for the new year. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Double D and I am an avid traveler. And nowadays I'm going to start giving more advice and taking it. This episode, as you can see by the title, is 7 habits a minimalist should use for 2024. Tip number 1, morning routine. Your mornings begin with you. This is the best way to have one thing checked off your list, and that's the only thing that you can control. I would suggest having a set morning wake-up time. I usually wake up at around 6 o'clock. Feels like a good time to wake up. The sun is up. I don't feel as tired. It obviously means you have to sleep at a certain time as well, but you know, we're trying to build habits, so let's do that. My morning time is 6 o'clock. I would also suggest that we don't touch our phones in 2024. They have been so addictive for the longest time. But in 2024, we're going to wake up, we're going to open the window, we're going to get some sunlight, we're going to get some fresh air, and we're not touching our phones until we get to the office or a much later stage in the day. Use the mornings to meditate, to journal, to pray, whatever will get you through the day, because we're gonna need a lot of that strength. Tip number 2, 1 hour a day. And I mean, we've got 24 hours, so this one shouldn't be hard. Pick 1 hour in your day to read a book, to gain more knowledge, to learn something you didn't know yesterday. I previously hated reading, but I realized I was reading the wrong genre. I love the celebrity life. I love actors, I respect them, but I wanted to know a little bit more about them than what they show on social media and show us in their films. So I started reading Will's book, Will, Awkward Black Girl by Issa Rae, and The Year of the Yes. Those books have inspired me a lot, and I'm going to continue doing that. So my suggestion to you is find a genre that you are interested in and stick with it. 1 hour a day. Let's try get to 12 books by the end of the year. Tip number 3 is declutter. Guys, personally, I come from a family with a lot of hoarding and hoarding tendencies. And trust me, I know these things tend to build up. Clothes, makeup, just accessories. Things that you think you need, you buy, but then they end up piling up. So the rule for 2024 is if you haven't touched it for the last 3 months, put it in a bag, give it away. Trust me, things will come back tenfold. Forget about it, give it away. And if you struggle, like some of my family members, to declutter and clean up your life, trust me, get help. Ask your friends to come through, ask your family, make it a day, but get the help you need to declutter your mind, your body, and your soul. Tip number 4 is date yourself. Guys, this is the number 1 thing that got me out of my depression last year. So I'm an avid traveler. I love to explore, and that's the only thing that got me out of the dark space I was in. But obviously, we don't all have money to go to Sweden and eat, pray, love. But sometimes you do have some money for a cup of coffee and a croissant at the corner bakery around the corner. So I encourage you to do whatever it takes to get yourself out of the rut you are in. Get yourself out of the norm and your daily chores, your daily work, by getting out and doing something. Even if it's like running or hiking or taking a walk, do something that you love for yourself, because nobody is going to save you. Trust me. So I'm going to be honest and say that I spent an average of 7 hours a week on social media. Instagram, TikTok, Hey, Pinterest, all of these things that I just been scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, thinking, you know what, I'm de-stressing. But we all know it's a lie. We all know going on Instagram, going on TikTok is just a way for us to escape our reality, and it doesn't help us at all. So tip number 5 is create rather than consume. For this tip, I encourage you to go to all your saved archives, all the stuff that you screenshot, all the stuff that you say you're going to do. It's time to do it. This is your sign. For me, I love to screenshot YouTube. I love to save YouTube videos. I love to screenshot fashion videos, and my Pinterest is full of fashion. So this year, I'm going to pledge to make more fashion videos for mid-sized girlies. I'm going to give more advice on YouTube, and I'm going to use my self-care Saturdays where I go to cafes and post that on TikTok. This is me enjoying what I love and sharing with the world instead of just sitting in my apartment and scrolling. Guys, I'm not a doctor, right? But I'm pretty sure your physical and mental health are connected. Your mind and your body are the only machines you can really rely on. So you gotta take care of it. I mean, the beginning of 2023, I'm pretty sure I was about 90 kgs. And I started realizing that I was burning out every second week. I was tired, I was exhausted, and I don't even drink coffee. But I felt like I needed something. Then I got a buddy, my bae. We started going to the gym. It's really, really helped me. Trust me, I'm not bulking. I don't have the biggest ass yet. But mentally, I love it there. And yes, the gym is intimidating and it does get boring. So I suggest you switch things up. We have a pool nearby, so sometimes if I don't feel like going to the gym, I'll do laps, or I'll play tennis, or I'll take a walk. But guys, take care of your body, take care of your mind, and 2024 will be much easier than it was last year. Okay, so my last tip number 7. This one is a little bit harder, but I think it's as important as the previous ones. Tip number 7 is choose happiness. When life gets you down, when things get tough, we automatically choose depression, we automatically choose anxiety. But for 2024, I urge us, me, you, to start choosing happiness. When people ask you, how are your day? Even if it's not going well, say it. Say the words, you'll believe it. I choose happiness. I choose to be happy. I'm happy right now. Trust me, it's infectious. I use it. I say it at work, even on my toughest days. I say it to my boss. Hey, Dimple, how are you? Yo, I'm choosing happiness. That's what I'm choosing. Even if it sounds like I'm angry, I'm choosing happiness. So that's my last tip. Guys, thank you very much for watching my entire video. If you've gotten to the end, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share with all your minimalist friends for 2024. We've got this. Let's check in the comments. Let me know what you think about the advice. If you guys have any other tips that you are planning to use for 2024, let us know. Let's start a community of healthy people, healthy minds, healthy bodies, healthy souls. Anyway, we got this. Love ya.